Guess what, creations? Today, like I've told us, we are test running the whole thing, though we are still on our reviews. But guess what? Let's talk about nature through cultures today. Different cultures in food, in hairdo, in beads. You could see dress codes, assorted type of various and uncountable, numerous, diverse cultures. Anytime we are talking about culture, the next thing is nature, because it invokes this kind of an aura of nativity. You're getting back to your root. You're really your root yourself, because all naturals in nature are representing their origin in diversity. So that's it. So let's see the reviews. Let's see what we have. What is nature in cultures? What are the links? Do you understand? Because if I tell you something that when you see culture, you've seen your nature. Yeah, it's true. It's an arrow pointing you to your nature, your culture. So that is what we are going to talk about today. Let's review some little things. Don't still forget, we are still test running. I'm still looking at this. I don't know if if I'm actually being able to, we could see, because at the end of the day, you now decide my identity. Okay, which culture is this? Which Edu from where? So that's why I'm saying, when you talk about nature in culture, you just talk about your identity. In natural, arrangement of things. So when you talk about culture, the next thing is your nature. So nature in cultures is so this is it. Though, because we are still test running, if you look at me, I'm actually on different kind of bundling cultures together, because this is from a different place, this is from a different place, this is from a different place. Even the bead and my dress code, the hairdo is just like that. Okay, so let's talk about culture, nature in culture. Welcome right back here on the Voice of Nature, still with the Nature Ambassador, Her Eminence Karen Odo, on the P3 mission for the preservation, protection, and promotions of history of nature, natural gifts and endowments, mistakes, environment for ecosystem and ecotourism, lives, cultures, intellectual properties, and general works and issues of nature. To all of us, perfect peace. Creations, after addressing one of the queries sent, let's continue reviewing natural works and issues through culture today. Linking our preceding videos and the Nature's Ambassador's quotes that nature beds are diverse cultural identities. This implies and shows that everything the entire creation needs to survive on here on earth are within them and in their cultural settings, which are our ways of life and living. Every person, people, community, and location naturally are arranged within and amongst diverse cultural identities and heritage. It's a diverse cultures that tells our natural, biological, genetic origin, and of course, our identities. Now, let's delve into the review, starting from nature through culture. In food crops, plants, and engineering, each location or origin with diverse floras and faunas, assorted of indigenous herbs, spices, plants, and ornamentals, etc. Nature through numerous tongues and languages here on earth, so numerous to account for or mention. That nature in culture through native or indigenous craftsmanships, on, like you could see today, dress codes, weaving and textile, sand paintings, and ceremonial art, hairdos, beads and bead makings and styles, etc. You could see the one I'm on today. Today is actually awesome, you know, so royal and dignifying, isn't it? So, you know, there's this aura when we are on our regalias as our cultural or native costumes, you know, regalias and you know, dress code. You just keep feeling something, you know, you just keep feeling something, you just keep being yourself, you remember your roots, you are even in your roots. So anytime you are on your, you know, cultural self, anytime you are on your cultural self, you know, there's something that you invoke, your nature, your true nature, your true origin, your true identity, because that's the arrangement and we need to be proud of them all. So it's your culture that communicates or inform of your natural origin or identity. Creations, whenever you are on your proper cultural or native attire or regalia, observe how you feel. You feel at home and somehow spiritual, I tell you, then you will know that there is natural powers in our diverse cultures. Yeah, another is through different cultural positive beliefs. Mark it positive, because we also have, like I've always said, negative with us playing alongside. So, but this is where we are. This is our focus. Positive beliefs, customs and traditions, both for spiritual and ceremonial essence. Norms and practices like marriages, funeral, childbirth, and other different rites. And if I may pause a bit here, you should always make sure to observe these rites. Don't, you know, ever overlook them for now, because I tell you that these are all nature's approved arrangement, and it will be like this until everything is finally made anew, which we are almost approaching. That is something for another day. So moving on, we have nature through various indigenous cultural music and drumming. Wow, this is nice. This is nice. Plays, folk acts, dance steps and movements, and oral history tellings of different formations, and of which this also leads to nature in culture through diverse indigenous ways of documentations. Under here we have knotted strings and quipos, other symbols, concepts, designs, and, you know, general natural craftsmanship, so numerous and meaningful aesthetic artistries. So creation, observing and reviewing these naturals through cultural arrangement, do you feel and accept the notion that culture is repugnant? Because due to this fallacy, many people has abandoned their nature-giving potential through cultures and pick up other people's ways of life and living, chooses to preserve, promote foreign ways of life in dress code, food engineering, product and languages, you can name them. We term our nature-giving herbs and plants for our health, values and benefit repugnant, yet still import synthetic foreign drugs, juices and spirit that are made still from those same various, you know, natural endowments and resources, which is more valuable and beneficial. Some of us neglect and even sell off precious wisdom field and inspiring artifacts and crafts, then travel ignorantly with pride to acquire illusions somewhere else. Which is odious or repugnant. I think we need strong awareness campaigns to correct some wrong reasoning and perceptions. So our natural diverse cultures aforementioned can never be either barbaric or repulsive or whatever choice of words to connote these wrong perceptions. We have to be, you know, proud of our natural origins through cultural identity. So until we look inward and start appreciating, preserving and promoting, you know, what nature has diversely given us, which lies our total socio-economic progress and strength, we will continue to miss out of natural schemes and blessings. All these aforementioned, if and as, creatively, I tell you, creation will earnestly create jobs, opportunities for us all, wherever and all over the earth plane. So creations, do permit me for now to sign out, returning shortly for the next reviews on the aforementioned links, which will be the total biodiversities, which is the preservation, protection, and promotion of the holistic environment for the ecosystem and for ecotourism.